Sichuan, China, July 11, 2025. Sichuan province in China has once again been struck by torrential rains, turning city streets into vast rivers. Desperate citizens were seen perched atop their vehicles, calling for rescue in the middle of flooded roads. July 10, 2025 may go down as one of the darkest days in recent memory for millions across China. What started as a seemingly endless downpour unleashed a terrifying nightmare, submerging towns, cities, and villages from Sichuan to Yunnan. Thousands have lost their homes, and at least 5 people are missing in the deadly floodwaters. Yet amid the raging disaster, stories of bravery and duty shone through. The firefighters, rescue workers, local officials, and everyday citizens who refused to yield to nature's wrath. On the night of July 10, in Yunnan City, Sichuan, people were awakened not by alarm clocks, but by the furious roar of rain pounding on rooftops and floodwaters banging against their doors. Streets once packed with cars turned into torrential rivers. Homes, vehicles, farmland, and even scenic landmarks were consumed by the deluge. One viral video shook the nation. A man crouched on the roof of his car, holding an umbrella, as water nearly reached the vehicle's roof. Trapped on Yunnan Road, completely submerged by flash floods, he faced death head-on. Just in time, the fire department arrived and pulled him from the jaws of death. Tens of thousands were evacuated overnight across Sichuan. Children clung tightly to their parents, the elderly were carried on the backs of rescue workers. Alarm sirens pierced the darkness, mingling with cries and frantic calls for help. According to China's Ministry of Water Resources, 3 medium and small rivers, Longxi River, Juju Stream, and Xin Stream, had water levels surpassing the warning threshold. This indicated a high risk of levee breaches, landslides, and flash floods, particularly in mountainous and ravine-prone areas. Fortunately, by the morning of July 11, water levels began to recede, but the danger remained. In response, the ministry maintained a Level 2 emergency alert for the provinces of Zhejiang, Fujian, Chongqing, Guangdong, and Sichuan. Rescue forces, medical teams, military units, and traffic police were ordered on 24-hour standby. Thousands of grassroots officials worked non-stop, managing communications, controlling water flow, coordinating rescue vehicles, and organizing evacuations. In Zhengzhou City, Fujian Province, which faced the combined impact of typhoon remnants and the southwest monsoon, emergency meetings were held the morning of July 11. Every department, from police, healthcare, and electric companies to telecommunications and media, assembled to coordinate countermeasures. The directive was clear: no citizen shall be left behind. The government emphasized 3 key points: immediate and thorough evacuation of high-risk areas, those prone to landslides, dilapidated homes, and zones near cliffs or rivers. Rehousing must be well organized, with no premature returns allowed. Cross-sector coordination, police, firefighters, electric grid operators, telecoms, broadcasters, and meteorologists must operate as one. The emergency hotline 12345 ran at full capacity, receiving thousands of distress calls. Strict information control: in such sensitive times, misinformation can kill. The publicity department and social media teams were tasked with aggressively monitoring and debunking rumors, while educating the public on disaster preparedness. Meanwhile, in Chushan, Hong, and Jiaotong cities of Yunnan province, heavy rains triggered a cascade of disasters. Entire villages were cut off, roads blocked, rooftops torn away, trees uprooted, and floods lingered for days. In Menggu town, Yongren County, the Tiger Fire Brigade sprang into action, evacuating villagers from danger zones, clearing landslides, demolishing unstable homes, and helping residents settle into temporary shelters. In Mile City, a sudden surge of floodwaters trapped hundreds. Firefighters had no time to rest, using kayaks and ropes. They rescued people one by one. Through the long night, more than 200 lives were saved. From July 8 to July 10, Jiaotong saw unprecedented rainfall. In Luobu town alone, precipitation reached 254.4 millimeters, the highest since 1958. Landslides crushed homes in Hailong village, leaving 5 people missing. One was later found lifeless. 4 others remain unaccounted for amid ongoing storms. The city evacuated 7,047 people within 24 hours, mobilizing every available resource. Jiaotong's Finance Bureau immediately released 10 million yuan in emergency aid, providing housing, food, medicine, and assessing new high-risk landslide zones. Beneath the floodwaters, there were no titles, no stages, no applause, only firefighters waist deep in cold water, village officials carrying children on their backs to safety, meteorologists working until 3 a.m. monitoring maps, and doctors who never left their triage stations. It was these ordinary people who created miracles amid chaos. One firefighter refused to leave until every resident in a housing block was accounted for. A volunteer relief worker went 36 hours without a full meal, tirelessly providing logistics support. A young journalist broadcasted live from the disaster zones, delivering accurate updates to worried families. Floods, landslides, and grief, these are wounds that leave lasting scars. But disasters are also tests of the human spirit. In these recent days, China has proven that even in the darkest hours, compassion, responsibility, and sacrifice endure. There was loss, yes, but there was also survival. There was mourning, but there were also tearful reunions. Nature may be fierce, but human resilience is even fiercer.